Hi, and welcome back to the Healthy Voyager. I'm Carolyn Scott, and this time you're joining me in Jordan.
Amman, the capital city of Jordan, has a rich history dating back to ancient times. The city is home to many significant historical sites that attract tourists from all over the world. From a hip, young cultural scene to the magnificent ruins, a booming culinary scene, and everything in between, let me entice you to spend a few days taking it all in. Where to stay in Amman? The landmark Amman is conveniently located in downtown Amman. The 5-star Amman Hotel has become a popular favorite amongst discerning travelers looking for a stylish city center retreat. Their rooms and suites are amongst the largest hotel accommodations in Jordan, providing a luxurious space alongside sweeping panoramic views of the historic capital. The hotel boasts 6 restaurants and lounges that serve a delicious range of dining options: Skyline Sushi, Colors All-Day Buffet Dining, Gorub, the city's longest outdoor bar, and if time permits, be sure to take a dip in their beautiful pool and relax at the Zest Pool and Lounge. Ready to step into some history? Let's go!
As you can see all around me are the ruins of the Greco-Roman city of Qais, which is about 2 hours north of Amman, and pretty well intact. In fact, our guide lived here until 1987 before it was turned into an archaeological and museum area. There is so much here, a full amphitheater, the streets that are fully paved, so many buildings, and a lot of antiquities in the museum. Let's go check it out.
Qais is a fascinating archaeological site located approximately 110 kilometers north of Amman. The site is an ancient Roman city that dates back to the 1st century AD, providing visitors a glimpse into the past as it is one of the best preserved Roman cities in the world. In fact, views of the Sea of Galilee and the Golan Heights in Israel can be seen from this location. If you plan your visit with a guide, be sure to ask about local activities such as enjoying a homemade lunch by a family like Galsum Kitchen. These activities add a wonderful touch to an already special place, while many provide jobs for local women and youth, helping them to help their communities thrive. Want to learn how the ancients carved stone?
Very good.
That's right.
Very good. Yeah.
At Qais, local artisans teach guests the technique that their ancestors used to build and decorate their elaborate structures. It's a truly great addition to an already wonderful day trip.
All right, well, I'm suiting up to go check out Yosef's beehive. Yosef's beehive is responsible for all the beautiful products you see behind me. Au natural. All bees, all the time.
I had the opportunity to visit a local beekeeper and organic honey maker to see how he creates his tasty treats. His all-natural products are so delicious that even the King of Jordan has it in his royal kitchens. It was time to head back to Amman for a hearty meal and some good rest before embarking on yet another day of ancient treasures. Bright and early, I started my day just a few minutes away from the landmark at the Amman Citadel.
Well, it's a lovely morning here in Amman. The sun is shining over the citadel. The citadel, as you can see behind me, are remnants of what was the original Amman, where Amman actually got its name from hundreds of years ago. Even though Jordan became its own sovereign nation in 1946, the history here way precedes it. So you've got obviously Greco-Roman influences plus all the other cultures in the region, and I'm excited to kind of check out this archaeological site.
The Citadel, also known as Jabal al-Kala, is a historical site located in the heart of Amman. The Citadel has a long history dating back to various periods, including the Bronze Age, the Iron Age, and the Roman, Byzantine, and Islamic periods. In fact, it is the very spot that Amman was founded. The site has many ancient structures, including the Roman Temple of Hercules, the Umayyad Palace, and the Byzantine Church. The citadel also provides stunning views of the city as well as the Roman amphitheater. Not to mention, it is also an excellent spot to take in the sunset and take a gander at their on-site museum. Squeezing in some more ancient history before lunch, I headed to Jerash.
Welcome to Jerasha, or what is now modern-day Jerash. As you can see behind me are the gates entering Jerash. Now, Jerash is a Roman city that is still standing, and some people like to say it's the Pompeii of the Middle East. Fully intact Roman city, and I'm going to head on into these lovely gates.
Jerash is another significant historical site located approximately 50 kilometers north of Amman. It is an absolutely incredible sight to see and walk in the footsteps of history. Jerash is a well-preserved Roman city that was once a bustling metropolis during the Roman period. Today, visitors can explore the ruins of Jerash that include impressive structures like the Temple of Artemis, the Oval Plaza, and Hadrian's Ark. Jerash is also famous for its annual Jerash Festival of Culture and Arts, which showcases Jordan's rich cultural heritage. It is a breathtaking place to see in person, and know that this was once the hub of all activity, from chariot races to theater performances and the seat of government. Jerash should not be missed, and neither should some shopping at the on-site souk. All that history in the sun works up an appetite, so I was delighted to stop for lunch at Biat Souf, where the food is not only fresh and flavorful, but the mission behind it is cause for praise, as it is a non-profit organization that helps train women and youth how to cook and run a business, so that they may be financially independent. On site, there is also a small shop with local artisan foods and wares to help support the local economy, while also stocking up on souvenirs. Back in Amman, I was treated to a great walking tour called Through Local Eyes.
My sister and I started this project 4 years ago, and we decided to create some model of tourism where we engage our community.
A walking tour of the old city of Jabal al-Webde, which has now become the artsy and hipster area of the city.
Respect, and there was always kind of trust. People have always trusted this king. He needed to make a lot of hard decisions, and he was always like in the middle, like always knowing how to keep it, like safe and stable. So I think Jordan is just continuing doing the same, and hopefully it all elements together. You have people where we talked about the value of Jordanians. You will meet with Bedouins. When you meet a Jordanian Bedouin, ask him, what is your first value? If you will choose one value, what it's gonna be? He will tell you about hospitality.
Adorned with local street art and peppered with great cafes, bars, and a cool food scene, Through Local Eyes truly showcases the history of the area and its inhabitants, as well as how the modernization of Amman still pays homage to its roots and culture.
I'm here in Webde, which is, I would hazard to guess, the hipster part of Amman. And of course, I had to hunt down some vegan eats, and there are several vegan restaurants in Jordan. There are many vegan and vegan friendly in Webde, but I found We Farm. Let's go in.
A small organic market and to-go food eatery that makes all of its own products and food from scratch, including the ice cream they'll make while you wait. We Farm grows their own food at a local farm, which is used in all of their homemade products.
A little late and I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'm not gonna get stuffed, but this tomato basil soup is divine. I wish I had more time in Amman because I know there's a lot of good stuff popping off in the vegan scene, especially here in Webde. I know that they recently had a vegan festival, so Gotta come to Jordan, check it out.
I stocked up on vegan treats for the rest of my trip while I waited for them to make my ice cream treat. I encourage you to visit this adorable cafe if and when you make it to Amman. One more sleep in Amman, but there's still so much more to see.
So I'm leaving Amman today, but one quick stop before we leave the city is the Roman Theater that yesterday when we were at the top of the citadel, I was able to see it down below, and now I get to see it in person.
This impressive structure is over 2,000 years old and a true marvel of engineering, a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Romans. It is believed that it could have seated over 6,000 people and was used for performances, political events, and gladiator contests.
So behind me you will see the Jordan Valley, and I am at the top of Mount Nebo, which is where Moses looked beyond this view behind me and saw the promised land. So here in Mount Nebo is the site where Moses figured it all out.
On my way to Petra, I made a few pit stops along the way to break up the long drive. For those interested in the biblical locations around Jordan, Mount Nebo is a site of great significance. Part of the Abarim mountain range, Mount Nebo is mentioned in the Bible as the place where Moses was granted a view of the promised land before his death, and is now home to a chapel that houses ancient mosaics and sweeping views of the valley. Madaba is worth a stop when driving to Petra from Amman for several reasons. One is for a tasty meal at Haret Judna, where the bread is fresh and the hummus and falafel flow like wine. The setting is lovely as well, and it's no wonder that it's hailed as one of the best restaurants in Jordan.
Walking the streets of Madaba.
And another reason to visit Madaba is to view the various sites of ancient and well-preserved mosaics that the area is best known for. After all, Madaba is also known as the City of Mosaics, with several famous mosaics and sites, including the Madaba map, the oldest known map of the Holy Land, and the world's largest mosaic in the visitor center. You could absolutely spend half a day here checking them all out.
Well, sadly, it's time for me to leave Jordan, but I hope you'll join me on the next Healthy Voyager. Bye!